Hello. Today I want to talk about the connection between sports and study. This is a topic that keeps my interest for more than about 1 decade, and I have different observations, mainly here in Asia, in China, but also in Europe and the United States of America. So recently I was talking with my students about their hobbies, and surprisingly or not, most of them they said that they have hobbies like they want to sleep, or they want to play computer games, or they just want to eat delicious food. Well, according to my perception, this is not a hobby. A hobby is something that keeps your body active, and when you sleep you're passive, you don't do any action. And when you play computer games or phone games, you just move your fingers, you don't make any physical exercises. And eating, it's just part of our daily life activities, otherwise we cannot live. But eating is not a hobby, it's not something that you do for purpose, you do for pleasure. So hobby is something which gives you pleasure, or makes your body feel okay or stronger when you're not in school, or when you're not in class, or when you're not in the office. So recently I read one article about the hobbies, and the scientist in this article said that every single person on this planet, no matter where he or she is living, needs at least 3 hobbies. One hobby that keeps you creative. It could be drawing, it could be music, it could be sport, it could be writing, like in my case. Yeah, that makes you creative and train your mind. Another hobby that keeps your body fit. It could be sport, it could be dancing, it could be just walking in the park, it could be different activity. And third hobby that brings you money. In my case, this is teaching. I teach because I like doing this. I like talking in front of many people, and this is something that also gives me some kind of sense of creativity, something like this. So in the past I was not a teacher. I have more than 10 years of being an international business lawyer, and that was also very interesting thing for me. But then when I moved to China, I saw that there is a big demand for foreign teachers, and that's why I changed my perspective and my professional career. Of course, my education gave me the possibility of doing this, because I have 2 master degrees. One is in philology or linguistic, and another one is in international business law. So talking about hobbies, I want to quote one personal role model for me, and this is the former American President Barack Obama. In his speech, My Education, My Future, he's talking about student skills, that everybody is good in something, and the college and university is the right place for every single one to find what is he or she good for. Somebody is good in mathematics or engineering, and that could be next Steve Jobs. Or somebody is good in writing, could be the next Nobel Prize winner for literature. Or somebody is good in sports and could be next Michael Jordan. But you need to find out what you're good at. And for me, when I was a student, that sport was kickboxing or martial arts. And now some people will say, okay, but kickboxing and fighting sports can hurt you. You can be punched in the face or kicked in the face, or somebody stronger can dominate you in the ring or in the cage. Yes, it's true. But also, for me, boxing and kickboxing is the best stress relief. You cannot imagine after a hard day's work, you go to the gym, you put the gloves and punch the heavy bag, or just go in the ring and express all the negative energy there. And for me, it works. But how can people find balance? That's very important in life. How you can find balance between work and what you're doing after work or after leaving the classroom. So I think sports are a very good activity. Why? Some students, of course, they disagree with me. They said, no, sports can make you tired and then you cannot focus on your homeworks or reading the lessons. Well, how can you do this if you're already tired? Because 6 or 8 or 10 hours you have been in classroom or you have been in the office. And if you do exactly the same after your office hours or after your classes, how can you feel better? How your mind can rest or how your body can get the necessary adrenaline or necessary exercises to feel better. And some people, I can give you example, I think all the world leaders, business leaders, political leaders, they already mix this. They mix the business, they mix the leadership with sports, and not any kind of sports, but martial arts or combat sports. Let me give you some examples of those leaders. First, we can talk about the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin. He has a black belt in judo, and even now, if you see his pictures, he's 60 years old man, but he's in a pretty good shape. He's a tough guy. I already mentioned the former American President Barack Obama, and he has a black belt in Taekwondo, the Korean martial arts. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is training boxing, and recently he had a boxing fight, of course for charity, but he put the gloves and he actually stepped in the ring when he exchanged punches with his opponent. You all know probably the mayor of Kiev in Ukraine, Vladimir Klitschko. He was a former heavyweight boxing champion. Actually, that was Vitaly Klitschko, the elder brother of Vladimir. Another boxer is Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines, and he's a 9-time world champion in boxing, one of the boxing legends. What else? Recently, Mark Zuckerberg, the owner and founder of Facebook, he's training mixed martial arts, MMA. And another actor, Tom Hardy, one of the famous British actors, he is training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So all these people, they think that martial arts, combat sports are very helpful for them. And what can they get from these sports? Why sports are important for study, for business, for being a better person, a better leader? First of all, that kind of sports gives you discipline. You can imagine, first time when you go to gym or when you go to combat gym, then if you are not disciplined person, you will be in trouble because you will be beaten and physically beaten. So you have to be very focused, and you have to perform very strict and exact movements of hands and legs and the whole body position. Second, it gives you persistence. You can imagine first time when you get in the ring or you get in the cage and you fight with somebody, of course sparring, just technical sparring, but most probably you will be beaten, you will be defeated, because other people are stronger and more technical than you. Then you have two options. First option, if you just say, oh, I quit, I go out, why they put me in the ring or why they put me in the cage and they hit my face or kick me in the face. Okay, that's a good option, you can quit. Second option, you can say, let's see, I have many things to develop, so next time I can be better and better and better. And this is persistence. And this is very helpful not only in sports, but in any activity. In school, persistence is very important. To write your homeworks, to be active in class, in business, to perform your duties well, every day to be better, to strive to be better. And then it gives you confidence. Confidence is very important for every single person. Confidence comes with the strength that you gain. No pain, no gain, but when you get whatever you want to take from the sports, then you can feel better and everybody can see that. You can feel much more confident. And I think this is very, very important thing for our daily life. Feel better and feel more confident. That's what I wish for you. Thank you. Bye bye.